Hi everyone, this is 𝑴𝒂𝒊𝒆, welcoming you back to the channel, or greeting you if you're new here. I'm Sarah, also known as 𝒂𝒊𝒆, and I create visually appealing videos for your viewing and my creative enjoyment. Today's video will feature a makeover to the third randomly selected sim. Now I know that's a little confusing, but if you're unfamiliar, the sims that appear when you enter cast are actually from the Sims 4 gallery. So if I show you here, I go to the gallery and you just go to households and you'll see if you put in Maxis curated and then type in Maxis, or if I type Maxis, it should register, but I forget it's the Sims. Okay, and boom. So any of these Sims, like the girl that you see appear for the tutorials, she's in here. We could probably find the guy that's actually on my screen currently, but any of the randomized Sims are uploaded to the gallery. So I'm going to randomize 3 times, and whoever shows up will be the lucky Sim getting the makeover today. So that's why I'm naming it Townie Cast Makeover, because it's still actually a townie. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. So unfortunately, me creating him kind of disappeared the beginning part, so we are jumping straight into his formal wear, and this actually ends up being a family of 6, including pets. I love the way that they turned out. So for him, I chose basketball player, kind of, so you'll see a lot of that reflected in his outfits. Like his formal wear, I kind of pictured game day, you know, coming in, shots. This is his everyday wear, so you got to see that. For his athletic, I definitely chose something that gave, okay, yeah, this is what I do for a living, and I actually moved them into the game and gave him the athletic career track. He has a wife and 2 kids, a infant and a child. The infant is a male and the child is a female, and she turned out really cute too. All of them actually were like really pretty and kind of had their own unique thing about them, which I really liked. And I got through his outfits pretty fast because, as you can see, a lot of his stuff looked really good though. Like I didn't have to do much difference. And I'm kind of sad that you didn't get to see me make his face and kind of shape him into the person that you're seeing now. But with all the other ones, you get that experience. So I couldn't be too mad. And for each of them, I gave them 2 swimwears, one with shoes on and one with shoes off, because I know some people prefer it that way. And then for his hot weather wear, I just kind of went for something super simple. I chose these Converse that had those colors in it and they were split and it looked really good. I had to make him shorter so I could actually see his hair, and then I put him back taller. And that's why the bottom picture of his screen is actually kind of cutting him off, because I use a height slider mod and he's taller. And again, kept his winter wear, it looked really good. I went with these jeans, but I went with them in a brown, and I also gave him black and brown lows, and I think his outfit turned out really good. And this is him completely finished. You'll see me go ahead and name him and pick his traits. Chose basketball. I gave him some pretty good ones. I tried 3 good ones and 2 kind of, you know, not so great. So he has shy and clumsy, but then I was like, wait, you're a basketball player, that wouldn't be so good. So then I changed it to I don't remember. I know it's on the screen, but if you saw the way that I record my voiceover, you should be like, okay, I understand. So for his wife, I wanted this to be an all African American family, so I chose that. And I love the way that she turns out. She kind of almost looks, I don't want to say Indonesian, but she's definitely not completely like black. She's definitely got some mix in her, and it's not white. It's I don't know, I was thinking maybe Puerto Rican or Spanish or something. I don't know. When creating her, I really went for a different approach. She's very preppy, I'll say, and I don't really make preppy Sims, so I kind of extended my, I guess, scope with the sim, and she turned out really beautiful. I love her hair in these like long twists. It was, you know, giving very natural, and you'll see me trying to figure out the body that I want to do for her, because the first one felt like unproportional and I didn't like that, and then I ended up going with this one. It looks really good. For her first outfit, I gave her something kind of, I guess I would say fancy-ish, very preppy like I said, and I also needed to add her skin details on top because she wasn't giving the full effect. She didn't have eyelashes, and I noticed that pretty late, so I'm kind of excited with the way that she turned out. The kids are my absolute favorite though, especially the girl. I feel like she has so much personality. And this is actually an hour of footage, and for her, I believe that in this I chose an aspiration, but when I moved them into game, because I kind of wanted to play with them for a little bit, I changed her aspiration and I put her in the writer career, but she also likes gardening, so she's got the best-selling author aspiration, and she is a part of a gardening club and stuff like that. So I kind of gave her that personality based off of it. But my sport for her was, she's a tennis player, so her husband plays basketball, she plays tennis, and that's kind of what I went with for her athletic wear. Can't really tell, but that was the kind of plan for it. And for her sleepwear, I went for something super duper cute. Just this like panty t-shirt combo, and I gave her bonnet because protective hairstyles need to be protected. And I also gave her husband one. I don't know if you saw that, but I kind of felt like maybe she does his braids, and I actually went with that for her sleepwear. It was scandalous but super cute. And then for her party wear, I went for something that I got was like, yeah, I could totally see this specific sim wearing this. So she has like this cute little corset dress, and I believe I put her in like natural curly like updo hair, like afro style. I almost went with these braids, this right here, with the little braids in the front. And then I just chose actually sim style because I love that bathing suit. This one's cute too, but the makeup's pretty bad, so I did these two, one with shoes on, one with shoes off, just like the previous sims, because some people think you should wear shoes. I think it's kind of weird to see them swimming in a pool with shoes, so I included both just for preference. And then for her hot weather wear, I wanted to go something kind of different from what we've been seeing her in, so I chose this little like denim jumper. And again, I gave her like pinup hair, I believe, yeah, like this afro, very natural, definitely a different texture than the original hairstyles, but it's the Sims. It doesn't really matter. And then I went back and gave her nails in all of her outfits because I felt like something was missing, and it ended up being this. So you can see each set of nails that I go for each outfit that she's wearing. And I actually ended up loving the way that she turned out. She had a lot of personality along with her husband that I created. And then I think next we jump into the infant, and I created him without pressing check, and then turns out he was a girl, so changed his gender, and you'll see that, and I kept that in so you can kind of see the struggles. But he gets like 2 cast makeovers, and the first one is definitely more in detail, and the second one not as much. I kind of just did all styled outfits because then I thought, like, he's an infant, how many clothes does he actually need? And so you'll see me here picking the news anchor aspiration. Like I said, I changed it when I got into the game, but this also could fit her. And for 3 good traits, I gave her 2 kind of bad ones. So she's a socially awkward shy sim. And then this is me, you know, messing with genetics and making their son, as you'll see now, I aged him down to an infant. And you can see this is where I do like a really in-depth styling of him, but I didn't end up cubing it because, like I said, I forgot to press check. And you'll see me go back through the same thing again, and yeah. And normally I could just show this because it's not like I uploaded them or anything, unless y'all want this. This was just kind of in my free time, thinking current household. So I don't know if I'll upload it or not, but here you can see, okay, he wasn't even a boy. Now I'm just going through and I'm restyling him. You can see this is where I start doing styled looks, and it doesn't really go as in detailed as the last one. But again, like I said, he's an infant. How much clothes does he need? I made him wiggly, and now this is me making his sister, and I used his mom first for his sister instead of the dad, because before, and she looks just like her. It took me a minute to realize she was wearing skin detail eyes, and I changed her eyes, and I gave her, I believe, the same skin her father has, or her mother, one of the two, but that hair ends up staying, and I kind of dressed her as if her mom decides her entire wardrobe. And I kind of like that because I felt like it was accurate for her like age, because right now I'm picturing her about maybe 6 or 7, so still very young. But yeah, and then I gave her these like dreads, and I loved it, so then I changed it to blue, and this is me working on her athletic. But anyway, we're starting to round the corner towards the end of the video. If you enjoy videos like this, please give it a thumbs up, turn on post notifications down below, and subscribe so you can be notified about future content that I post. I appreciate you tuning in so much, because not many people talk about the struggle of actually being a YouTuber and the amount of creativity for content that you have. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'm gonna leave you with the videos of me creating their cat and their dog. So have a good one, and bye guys.